You have a project called Foreign Forever.
Mm.
What is the story behind that title?
I actually wrote that title in jail when I was locked up. Um, and I ain't never know it was gonna turn into a mixtape. I was taking like the letters like double G for Gucci and turned to getting guap, flipping Chanel, Dolce Gabbana, just flipping like the acronyms for brand names, and it was like the F for the Fendi, the double Fs. I had made Finally Famous, Foreign Forever, and I liked Foreign Forever. I was like, it stuck with me. So, salute the baby and 4PF, but it was crazy because folks would tell you, like, even in jail, like, I was drawing my logo. Like, I really believe, I told folks. So when I come out, I get the opportunity, I beat my charges and stuff like that. When I get home, like, it's gonna be up. I'm doing this, that, and the third, and it's crazy. And Foreign Forever was when I drew the 4, and I was like, the 4 represents what it is, 4. And then I drew EIGN. That was for foreign. I put up under the EVA, like Foreign Forever. Like, that was like my little trademark for it. And then I did it, the number 4 and the letter N, and then ever up on it. I switched it up so many different ways. I just never knew it was gonna end up being the name of my tape. And I got the song with Lil Baby and the song from Gunna from my first project, Foreign. That was the first project I ever dropped. And when I dropped Foreign, this was the old Euro along with the new Euro, so they could see the progress from where I started to where I am now. I let them know I'm still the same nigga, still foreign, and we're gonna always be foreign. It's always gonna be foreign forever. We came in this way, that's the way I'm going out. So, like, that's how, that name is super significant because it's beyond just like, oh, it's a hard project name. It's symbolizing like where I started, leading to the growth to continuing on.
When it comes to this project, any
Mhm.
interesting facts in regards to it?
Yeah, I'm the only independent artist out my city. Nah, sorry. I'm the only independent artist in the world that got a feature with Future, To It, Roddy Rich. Roddy approached me, like Roddy hit me. Let me say that. Roddy hit me, but I think I saw Roddy Rich first, and Roddy just reached out to me first. So I was beyond grateful for that. And his first message was, "You hard, bro." And, from there, we built a relationship. He came to Atlanta on his own, like real nigga shit. And we in Blue Flame. His song going up. People don't even know he in the club. I wanted to tell everybody, like, this is nigga right here. But he was humble, home. Like, he ain't knowing that. He like, hey, I just want to see that reaction, bro. Let's just enjoy it. My song came on. He threw money. His song came on. I'm throwing money. Nobody knowing he's in the club. None of that. It was just all love. It was organic. Lil Baby, genuine person. Gunna, genuine person. The Baby, genuine person. Yellow Beezy, genuine person. Mulatto, genuine person. Like, everybody, like, yeah, I'm the only independent artist in the world with all these features on one tape, and it was all like organic. Like, it was love. Like, 22 songs, ain't none of them worth skipping, and that's not just because it's my tape. It's like I'm having something to do, something to say, and it's like I think this is really the year and the time for it to be exposed, and it is being exposed. So this definitely a significant project because despite everybody that dropped, I love everybody. But I would have to say I still have the hardest tape from an independent standpoint that's out right now, Foreign Forever.
And being that you are independent, and then you also use the phrase organic,
Mm-hmm.
does that mean these features are free features, or is there still a cost?
A lot of them were. There were features that I did have to pay for, but a lot of them were free off the relationship of just, speaking, becoming cool and becoming cordial. And it was just like, let's go cook up. Let's make something happen. So, yeah, like, but when I say organic as well, it was organic meaning it wasn't, I paid, they did it, and they walked out on me. it was like we also established a relationship to where anywhere I see these people, it's like, yo, what's up? And it ain't no, oh yeah, I'm big dog, come home, know the respect. Nah, it's like we spoke, we exchanged energy, the vibe was real. So I see Gunna, Gunna look at me like, it's everybody. Yellow Beezy, it's always love, Mulatto, like everybody is love, like nothing more, nothing less. You know what I'm saying? Like it's respected.
Care to share which ones were paid?
Nah, I don't want to do that. That's their money. I ain't fucking up nobody's money. Like, yeah, I can't do that. Whatever somebody else relationship that they build with somebody else, I don't know what it is, so I ain't gonna do them like that. But it was more free than it was paid for. I'd say that.
And any other interesting facts in regards to this project?
It's the hardest tape out that dropped May 14th. Like, and that's no disrespect to nobody. I put my heart and my soul into it, and it's just, yeah, I ain't gonna cap to you. I genuinely believe, like, from the bottom of my heart, what I gave my fans, what I gave the world, not the drip, not the I'm hard, I'm gangster, I kill this nigga, but from a standpoint of elevating and I want you to do the same, I definitely know it has to be the hardest tape out right now. People gonna cry, people gonna get off their ass, people gonna make things happen, like, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's a message that comes with that, like, yeah.
Care to share what the message is?
Growth. I do a lot of exposing. People think once artists start getting money that they become superhuman, like they don't have emotions and feelings no more. But I did deep into expressing, like, going through depression, being homeless. I reflect a lot back onto the past because I know that's people's current situation. It's not mine no more, but I gotta let people know, like, hey, listen, this is what happened with me, for real, for real. This is what happened. Here it is transitioning. This is the process that you just had to go through. And even right now, it's like, I've been in the game since like 2018. You know, you hear all the back talk, of course. You hear one hit wonder, you hear fuck nigga, you hear like lame nigga, you hear everything in the world, but it's a process. It ain't for the weak. It's like 2021, I still haven't became irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? I might not have peaked here, but this is how the journey go. This is organicness at its finest. Like, you have here, you go up, you come down. You just gotta know how to ride the wave, and just till you get to that, you catch that wave that take you up out of here, you gotta know how to ride. And people crash out. People go up so high, come down so fast. People go up a little bit, come down like they quit. Like, I just understand it's a process. So you can see and feel like the process through the tape form forever. Like, it's a lot of songs on there. I cried after I did them. When I went back and listened to them, I don't know, the tape just, you have to listen to it. Like, it's deep, literally. It's deep.
Which ones did you cry to?
I cried on Bible. I cried Mind Blown. I did Mind Blown on live. And I don't think they caught it on live. Somebody might say, oh yeah, I seen it. But I got choked up because it's like some stuff I be having to, when you really live the stuff you speak about, it hit a little different. Like, you get situations where people talk about, like, stuff that occurred to them. And it's just kind of like, when you express that, you kind of you have to relive that moment because it's in your head. And if it wasn't something that was pleasant, certain emotions gonna have you feeling a certain way. So it's like, when I talk about a lot of the stuff that's glorified by a lot of people, it's a lot of trauma that I really went through. So the trauma that I went through, it don't make me less than a man because I become emotional of it. But it's like, I cry about it. I cry behind Bible. I cry behind Mind Blown. There was one time I remember I was riding and I was listening to Greatest. That's the last song on my tape. I cry behind that. Sometimes I get emotional when I listen to just the features in general, because it's like, man, I came from nothing. Like, literally, I came from nothing. Like, I used to drink hot water to stay, like, just so my stomach can kind of feel swell. And even then, it was like I was drinking sink water, staying in my brother's hood-ass apartment because I just got out. I ain't had no food or nothing. I was drinking the Ramen Noodle juice, trying to save it for later and shit like that. Like, I really came from nothing. So it's like, all my songs on it, all the songs on the project, from the first one, Tasha Couture, shout out her, she got a Grammy and she going, like, I always watched her and then realized I got a song from her. That was an emotional moment. Like, it's just, I ain't gonna lie, I got emotional on a lot of them. If it wasn't right after I recorded, it was like sometime later on, like, it's a real story behind what I went through with every song on there. So I be grateful for it.
These songs, when you do shed a tear to it, is it more so just listening to the finished product, or do you actually tear up when you're actually creating or recording these songs?
It depend on the mood that I'm in, for real. Like, it be times where sometimes I be having so much on me that it be like, if I spill my emotions out on a beat, I might get emotional because I feel like, man, it don't make sense that I'm going through this, but I'm going to get through it. I got to get through it. And it be feeling like you don't have a way to get through it, but you be like, I got to. Like, it's life. It's going to happen. So there are times I do get emotional while I'm recording, but it make the song that much more powerful and it add the chills to the song. And then I have songs where it's kind of like, it don't really directly hit me what I'm saying until I digest it. When I say it, I might say something about, I might make a song, I listen to songs back from when I wasn't having like the jewelry that I had. I wasn't living the way I was. I wasn't driving the things that I'm driving. I didn't have the lifestyle that I have now. And I listen back to it like, damn, that shit, I manifested this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in the car, I'm like, in one of my songs, Bible, I said, I got a bad bitch in this foreign and I'm embarrassed. I don't know what these buttons do. Bulletproof on all the cars. We ain't letting nothing through. And when I think about it, it's like, I'm sitting in the car and I don't know certain buttons because it's kind of like, oh, this is reality now. Like, I manifested even then it's just like, it'll make you happy. It make you, emotional and stuff like that. I'm in tune with myself as a man. Like, so I don't give a damn what the outside sources do. I do what's therapeutic for me. And being emotional sometimes, it let out a lot of the hostility and a lot of the build up to make me be like, let me reset, get focused, and now my head on right. So.
Okay, now in this interview, I asked you questions that I personally wanted to know. Is there anything I didn't ask you fans want to know, people want to know? Is there anything you want to address, anything you want to get off your chest while I have you here? Anything we didn't talk about you want to speak on?
Just, I guess mainly to like the people that's tuned in and the people like probably who just picking up on who Euro is. It's like this interview is a jewel because it's like whatever time period it is right now that you're watching this interview, it's like you will understand manifestation and faith in the flesh, because it's like where I'm at now versus where I started is a huge step, but I'm nowhere near where I want to be. And I feel like once I become as iconic as I'm looking to become, or as God would lead me to become, it'd be like it's possible for anybody. Like, I beat the odds in so many ways. I beat death. I beat 2 life sentences. Like, folks that know me will tell you I was really out in the street. I was really homeless. I got a lot of stuff that I feel like I would have been embarrassed about if my situation was still the same. But it's like I overcame so much. And it's possible. I bleed like you bleed. I put my pants on like you play. I blink like you blink. I breathe like you breathe. Like, there's nothing that's more spectacular about me as a man, as an individual. It's just I understand who I am and my capabilities. I'm always be real with myself. I'm always be real with the next individual that's not using that against me. And this interview proves to you anything is possible. Like, yeah, you're watching this. Anything is possible. You just gotta believe. Go through whatever, weather the storm. Believe it's gonna happen.
And for time reference, it's May 2021.